IVC US commercial fiberglass sheet vinyl flooring provides quick and easy, trouble-free installation, saving you time and money. Its dimensional stability and flexibility allows you to easily maneuver and work with the sheet vinyl without fear of ripping or tearing the product. Before installing IVC US commercial sheet vinyl, please ensure you follow proper floor preparations as outlined in the IVC US Commercial Installation Guide for sheet vinyl flooring. This includes a complete list of acceptable underlayments. Not following the IVC US official guidelines for preparation and installation of all IVC US commercial products will void the warranty. Please note that commercial flooring installations require specialized applications that are different than residential. IVC US recommends contracting a qualified commercial flooring installation service for all commercial installations. It is required to inspect the flooring material prior to installation. Any defects should be immediately reported before installation. Acclimate the flooring and spray adhesive a minimum of 48 hours before installation in the area it is to be installed. Conditions between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 85 degrees Fahrenheit, or 18 degrees Celsius and 29 degrees Celsius, and the humidity below 65% are required before, during, and after testing and installation. In addition, the installation site must be acclimated with HVAC in operation. Floor must be clean, smooth, flat, and dry. Remove all foreign substances such as wax, grease, dirt, construction marks, and contaminants, and any substance or chemical that would interfere with a good bond. Avoid using sweeping compounds. Do not install over substrates that have been chemically cleaned. iGrip Spray Adhesive is engineered for commercial application of IVC fiberglass sheet vinyl flooring products. Projected coverage is approximately 140 square feet per 22-ounce can. However, actual coverage will depend on substrate. It is up to the end user to determine the coverage that is appropriate for flooring and job site conditions. To begin, measure each portion of the installation into a 140 square foot grid, marking with the chalk line. 1 can of adhesive will be applied to each grid area. Align the pattern with the most dominant wall, and using a sharp utility knife, trim away excess material along the walls, cabinet, and other permanent objects, leaving approximately 2 inches of material, or rough cut, to be trimmed off later. Next, make relief cuts at corners to allow the material to lay flat before the final cuts are made. Final trimming does not require a 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch expansion gap when using IVC iGrip spray adhesive, as this is a permanent installation. Fold back the material within the area in which you are about to spray. Shake can well before each use. Point the can downwards and press the side of the nozzle tip as you slowly walk back and forth in the area you have folded back for adhesive application. Do not use a sweeping motion, as this will create uneven coverage. Clean up drips or overspray with a damp cloth. Allow adhesive to dry completely with no transfer to fingers when lightly touched. Open time will vary depending on the adhesive coverage, substrate porosity, and the ambient conditions. Working time for the adhesive should not exceed 4 hours. Position the material in place and immediately roll in 4 directions using a 100-pound roller over the entire adhered vinyl. Apply adhesive to the remaining portion of the room. Allow adhesive to dry and complete the installation. Use a hand roller under toe kicks and other hard-to-get areas. When using IVC US iGrip spray adhesive, you can heat weld your IVC US commercial sheet vinyl flooring immediately after installation. Oftentimes, commercial job sites require a heat weld for commercial fiberglass vinyl installation. After you've prepared the floor in accordance with the IVC US Commercial Installation Guide for sheet vinyl flooring, please follow the following instructions for heat weld seams with IVC US commercial sheet vinyl. After positioning the flooring, overlap the seam edges. Make sure to match patterns if applicable. For nondescript, non-pattern, random designs which do not have an obvious pattern repeat, overlap the seam edges an average of 2 inches. However, some patterns may require extending beyond the suggestion. This is valid for all sheet vinyl products from IVC. Double cut through both install layers of vinyl. Fold back both sides of the seam area and apply the IVC iGrip spray adhesive to the dry zone. Allow the adhesive to flash before placing the material into the adhesive. Place the edge of the uninstalled vinyl against the edge of the installed vinyl and press into place. Preheat the heat weld to the desired temperature. Do not exceed 550 degrees Fahrenheit or 288 degrees Celsius. Use a grooving tool to remove 75% of the vinyl. Follow the equipment manufacturer's instructions for heat welding the seams, placing the heat weld tip with weld rod prepared at the start of the grooved seams. Guide the unit along the seam, being cautious not to burn the surface. Allow seam to cool completely, approximately 1 hour, before skiving the cooled seam. Do not allow any traffic on the seam while it is cooling. After cooling, skive the seam. Please note, the duration of the weld is based on the proper application and product specified. IVC US is not responsible for alternate products or installation errors. Thank you for choosing IVC US commercial fiberglass sheet vinyl flooring. Should you have questions or need assistance, call our technical information line at 1-888-225-8287 or visit www.ivcinfo.com.